Let's get into free will, finally.
Well, the LP, it's here.
So how did you come up with the album title, and just talk about the meaning behind it?
Oh yeah. Well, I always like to incorporate my name into my titles, man. So my first album was called Where There's a Will, There's a Way. My second album was called Last Will and Testament. And so this one is entitled Free Will. And this basically boils down to the fact that I gave up a lot of my creative spirit. I gave up a lot of my creative spirit, a lot of my time to focus on myself professionally. I gave everything to my professional career because I didn't think that having the image of a rapper aligned with what I was trying to do professionally. Like, how can I work in this corporate setting as this corporate guy, and then students and people are walking up to me like, "Hey, I heard your rap album, or I saw your video." I struggled with that because as I climbed the ladder, I knew how important perception was. So I really hung up rap. Like I said, I gave up rap until I met 4-5. I really hadn't planned on putting out another album. But free will, is really about liberating myself from all that, man. Liberating myself from worrying about the perception of others, liberating myself from writing a certain genre or a certain type of music, liberate myself from using a certain type of beat, not being able to present myself the way that I think I should be presented because I'm worried about what other people are seeing. I just want to be free from all those chains, man. There's so many chains out here, from work relationships to money to all kind of hurdles. And Free Will is really a title and an album. It talks about liberating myself from all of those chains and hurdles that I've had to climb over.
All right. So granted, we've had private conversations on this subject matter during the pandemic, but when I saw the title and then I listened to the full length last night, I wrote down that it seems like you're relinquishing the chains of living your life to satisfy others and embracing being unapologetically Will.
Oh yeah. Hey man, that sounds good. I might need to coin that, man. I might need to write that actually. Put that on the caption, But yeah, and I don't want to classify living for others as a bad thing. I tell people, ask me all the time why I got I got my doctorate. And I always tell them, I got my doctorate from my father. I wanted my father to be proud. I know how heavy he is in the academics, and he has his PhD also. So I wanted to make sure that I lived for him per se, and made him proud with what we had going on. And I did that, and there are a lot of things that I've done, for others, and I think those are beautiful souls and beautiful people who are able to put themselves second, third at times and prioritize other people. So I don't want to, speak negatively about that, but I've reached a point in life where I'm ready to prioritize myself, my goals and my dreams. Like we were talking in hindsight, man, if the more I think about it, I probably should have put off college a year or two, maybe 3 years, to go out and pursue this music thing or pursue some real dreams that I had. College would have, but I was going to college because that was the trajectory that I was put on.